This is a Vibrant Minds presentation. Welcome to A Seat at the Table, hosted by Abdul.
Greetings. I want to thank you for taking a few moments out of your day to join me for this introduction episode of A Seat at the Table. The title means something deeper than just having a seat or a conversation. It means being seen. It means being heard. It means understanding that every person has value, every person has a story, and every person deserves an opportunity to contribute. Many of us have experienced moments in life where we felt overlooked, ignored, or like we didn't belong. Maybe it was at work. Maybe it was at school. Maybe it was in our families, our communities, or even our relationships. I know I've experienced moments like these. Learning over the years, some of the most powerful conversations happen when people simply sit down, listen to one another, and try to understand each other. That is what this podcast is all about. A little about me: I'm a social worker, a leader, and a proud Freemason. Throughout my life, I've been blessed to meet people from all walks of life. I've learned that wisdom doesn't only come from the titles you hold in life, degrees you may have from school, or the positions you might have at work. Some of the greatest lessons I've ever learned came from everyday people who were willing to share their experiences. I come from a family with deep roots in the service to the community as well as the civil rights movement. Listening to these experiences helps shape my understanding of community, justice, and responsibility. Professionally, my work as a social worker has allowed me to help individuals and families navigate challenges, discover strengths, and create opportunities for growth. Like many of you, I've experienced successes and failures. I've made mistakes. I've learned hard lessons. I've had to grow, and I continue to grow every day. One of the organizations that has had significant impact on my life is Freemasonry. Now let me be clear, this is not a Masonic podcast. Masonry is a part of my journey, and many of the values I've learned through Masonry are helping shape the man I am today. Values like integrity, service, brotherhood, personal growth, respect for others. These values are not just Masonic values, they're human values. My goal isn't to talk at people. My goal is to learn with people. Some episodes will focus on leadership. Some will focus on community. Some will focus on relationships. Some will explore history and culture. Some will feature guests who have amazing stories to tell. Most importantly, we'll have honest conversations. The kind of conversations that challenge us, the kind that inspire us, the kind that help us become better people. Before we leave the table today, I would like to share what I call something to take with you. Today's thought is simple. Listen before you speak. We live in a world where everyone wants to be heard, but not everyone takes the time to truly listen. Sometimes the most meaningful conversations don't begin with the perfect answer. They begin with a genuine willingness to understand another person's perspective. This week, I want to challenge you to sit down with someone you normally wouldn't talk to. Ask about their journey. Ask what they learned in life. Listen with an open mind. You might discover that despite your different backgrounds, careers, or beliefs, you may have more in common than you ever imagined. That's what this podcast is all about. Creating a space where people can come together, learn from one another, and leave a little better than they arrived. As you go through your week, remember this: every person you meet knows something you don't. So keep learning, keep growing, and never underestimate the power of a conversation. Thank you for joining me on this introduction episode of A Seat at the Table. Remember, Everyone has a story. Everyone has a seat at the table. The table is set. All that's missing is your story.